it's a journey, it's a wonderful journey, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
As we continued on our journey with Charmaine, we got the chance to meet Tennille Napoli, one of Charmaine's good friends. Tennille has won awards all around the globe for her incredible real-life portraits and is considered by most as Australia's best female realism tattooist. Tennille has done the majority of Charmaine's tattoos, and since meeting, they have collaborated on the vastly popular Tattoo Oracle cards.
Charmaine was like, because she's always on the road, so I very rarely get a chance to catch up with her, you know, and it was like, oh, you know, I'm doing Logan, so I'm like, sweet. She's like, make sure you bring everyone. So I brought like all the girls from Garage, and like even their minds were blown, because I found that although we didn't get a reading, because, you know, we knew who she was, obviously, so it'd be like, you know, if you can't read, you know, because people would be like, ugh. But it was just insane because we were Charmaine's friends. We were the ones that she knew in the crowd. She didn't know anyone in that crowd. Like, there's absolutely no way. And I think one of the most amazing things is the fact that we didn't get a reading, but what we got out of other people getting their readings was insane. Like, just, it gives me goosebumps just talking about it, you know, like.
2 seconds. Is she the L name, please?
Yes.
Is it L? It's not Louis. It's not L-E, is it? No. L, not Lily? It's Lily, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, good. She just really wanted me. She's just saying, you better get my name before we finish, or I'm just going to have to thump you. I didn't want this little girl to follow me home. She belongs with you.
And then, yeah, she just became a really good friend of mine, and, you know, she was addicted to ink, so I got to see her all the time. She's booking in, and I got to do some of my nicer work, because we have a lot in common in the spiritual aspect, and, you know, Indians and Mother Nature and, you know, all that sort of stuff. So I really thoroughly enjoyed tattooing Charmaine, not just for her amazing company, but, you know, other aspects. And it was funny because she always says that it's hard to read me a little bit, because I don't know, I'm a little bit, but, you know, there's a few things that she's said to me, even just, you know, in my life, you know, that she's said that this is what's happening and that's what's happening and all this sort of stuff, and it just blows. And I'm like, oh, no, I don't know. And then like a week later, I'll find out that it was like, Charmaine was right, you know, like that's sort of, yeah, she's a crazy gifted woman, an absolutely shining soul. She's, yeah.
I don't know what this may. Is there an R name connected to him, please?
Not that I can think of.
Who's Robert?
My mother's new husband.
So he's been busted. So he knows that she has a new husband.
Yes.
And so he's just acknowledging that,
Yes.
okay? Because he knows about Robert, you can let her know that.
Yes.
Her secret is not safe anymore. He can see it, okay? And he just wants you to know that he knows about that. I can't say anything else. I think that Robert's a very different person than your father.
Very different.
If she could have got any more opposite, it would be a miracle, because they were like different ends of the spectrum, if
That's
I'm
right.
correct.
That's right.
I think that in your father's terms, that Robert is quite well dressed and everything else like that. Everything your father wasn't.
Yes.
He is, and he's just wondering about that now. Like, really? She wanted that?
All right, we are taking calls this morning.
Yeah.
If you would like to speak to Charmaine, now obviously the phone's already going nuts.
Yeah.
But
Please be patient.
please be patient. Otherwise, you know, go and see Charmaine tonight at Calendar Event
All
Centre.
right, so you can jump on the phone, 13 27 10, and we'll get some of those calls to air. Next, you're in the zone, are you, Charmaine?
I'm in the zone, and all I need is the one person only that they want to connect to on the other side, and
Sure.
the relationship, mum, dad, brother, sister,
Sure.
etc.
Oh, I thought all you needed was coffee, but that's okay.
Oh,
All right,
and that too.
we'll sort that out. It's 92.7 Mix FM. Psychic medium Charmaine Wilson is with us. You can give us a call and have a chat to her on 13 27 10. Mix FM, good morning. Who have I got there?
Oh, good day, Mark. Geraldine.
Geraldine!
Hey, Geraldine, how are you?
Really good, really good, really good. I had a great time, Geraldine. Absolute ball.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Now, are you trying to connect with someone, Geraldine? And who is that? What is that relationship?
Okay, now Geraldine, say hello to Charmaine.
G'day, Geraldine. Now, let's just have a look with your son where we're going. Now, the first thing I'm getting is that, is this your youngest son, or he was quite young when he passed?
The tour bus has been absolutely wonderful because we don't have to go from motel room to motel room. We have all of our belongings inside the bus, and we have to, and we have all of our food inside the bus. And really, once we get in there, it's our home. And it doesn't matter where you're parked throughout Australia, the Daggier's caravan park or the best caravan park, it really is nice to go back into that little type of retreat now. So I love the tour bus for many reasons, but on another aspect, it's still hard work. It doesn't matter, I don't think whether you're touring in a band or whether you're touring as a medium or a comedian or whatever it is you're touring as, anyone who tours will tell you how hard it is, because basically even though we have our little home away from home in the bus, I'm still away from my kids, I'm still away from my friends, I'm still away from say regular exercise and routine, and you know, and you type of feel like you're missing out on a lot when you're not home all the time. So, and basically we are on the road for 7 months of the year, and going from town to town, people seem to think that you do a lot of sightseeing and that, but everybody on tour knows that you'd be lucky to get into Coles or Woolworths to get your groceries, and all you want to do is just flop down and just sit back and relax, because it's very exhausting. Bringing that bus up and taking that bus down is a lot of hard work. I'm glad Patrick actually drives the bus, because if I drove the bus it would be wrecked.
It's odd. I feel as though I've trained my whole life for this position. I mean, it's like I've had to go through the Navy to get electromechanical. I've had to go through being a musician to understand stage and lighting. I've had to go my whole life getting into the professional world of doing contracts and sealing deals and doing these types of things, because being on tour with this bus is a handful. It's like a floating city. I mean, it's this massive piece of machinery that goes down the road, but it has toilets and showers and microwaves and inverters and battery systems, and to be able to keep all of these things in tune and running and keep it takes more than just your average day-to-day knowledge. And then on top of that, to be able to walk into theaters and make sure that the lighting's right, the sound's right, that side of it. But to even get to the theaters, to get the contracts done, to get so all of the things behind the scenes, basically, I do. My job really is to take care of the carer. And so Charmaine's out taking care of the people and bringing them back to the land of the living and giving them hope, faith, and belief. Well, my job is to make sure that Charmaine is fit so that she can do this job. And that's really everything behind the scenes. And so that's kind of where I stay most times, except for about 5 minutes before the show starts when I walk out. And that's about it.
Australian music songwriter and multi-instrumentalist Ashley Dallas, winner of Tamworth's Golden Guitar's Best New Talent, is a rare find who is taking the country by storm. And with the launch of her latest album, Dancing with a Ghost, she's about to do the same for international audiences. Charmaine and Ashley met in Fiji at one of Ashley's shows. They immediately bonded and have remained firm friends ever since.
I always loved that when I first met Charmaine, I met her as Charmaine. It wasn't Charmaine Wilson from The One. First thing I mentioned, she tells me all the time that I told her she had nice tats. And so it was a very casual, normal meeting. And then when she started telling me what she did, I must admit, it was that little bit where you go, whoa, like really? It makes you think. And going along, watching her shows, being a mic runner at a few, and it's a gift. It's something that you cannot explain what she does, and it's very cool. It is very cool, but she's a normal person too, so it's this I will admit though, when you're at home and she rings you and says, hey, had a feeling that you're down today, you just go, oh man, she's in it with you. But it's very, very cool, and it's a bit of a spin out as well, I guess, but then I know her as Charmaine, so it's normal.
Who's having a chat to Charmaine Wilson, who's appearing live tonight at Caloundra Event Centre. And you've got something exciting to share with us for Gimme 5 for Kids, Charmaine.
Yeah, I've decided that at the end of the month when you do your auction,
Yeah, our monster auction at Kiwana Shopping World on the 27th of June.
that one, I'm going to donate a half-hour phone reading for someone in this area.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
And so someone can bid on that.
Yes, they can bid on that.
And you know, we've taken more calls that haven't actually gone to air today, and I just see you struggling to get people information in such a short amount of time.
Yes.
So a half hour